Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 25 team in the country, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Scarlet Knights will kick this away and start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So South Carolina's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, he just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for them.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down after that previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. We get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They're going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Hard running through a tackle. Past the 20. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. You'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick-6. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 20. And the Gamecocks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the deep...
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point was up and good. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught for the completion. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Boy, huge play by this.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pen and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
And that run produces a decent gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Point after, up and good.
14.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Here comes a handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He's looking to scramble. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And in first down, they go right back to him. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Gamecocks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down. The Scarlet Knights looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. Breaks loose at the 45. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Important 2nd down play coming up. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return starts from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he finds the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powering through. And he'll be brought down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's sharp. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checks the defensive look and makes some adjustments. Running out of time in the pocket. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he can do is step out of bounds for no gain.
He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the beatdown continues.
What a play by this quarterback. We're talking about 3rd down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he'll be taken down, but after a good... Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way.
Uses the spin move. He's loose. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? That's a pick and a... Before finally being taken. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Football comes out. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. First down here for this offense. The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The Gamecocks are in the red zone now. First down, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made by the tight end. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, South Carolina. And this one is getting ugly. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but that completion. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. He'll hand it off. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And the quarterback dropping back. That ball snagged for a completion. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. And the Gamecocks will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He's swarmed by the defense. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. 3rd down and goal. Crucial. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
63, Rutgers, 31.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And they get him down after the completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day.
And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
Is on for the extra point.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And that turnover will finish the football game. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. So South Carolina's return team will have that offense backed up. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Scrambling away. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide-open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physical...
And more yards after contact. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run on the doorstep. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
You knew this offense wanted to come into this one establishing the run, guys. They didn't even attempt to throw on their first drive. They were more physical. They were pushing guys around up front. And this guy caps it off with a nice touchdown run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out quickly. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They go to the ground. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
It seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
Yeah, the fans feel it. They know it. There's so much to it. They think about it all year long. We can talk about the next game on the schedule. They're always looking forward to this one.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. To the air, it's Hurley. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They couldn't find the uprights on that 51-yard field goal attempt, so they'll give up the football. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 34. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one guy.
Makes a move. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the... And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad...
Slips one, just causing wreckage in the secondary. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He knocked him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense. And they're churning out positive yardage early.
Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to power their way ahead. At the 45 on his way. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
3rd down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big 1st down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Hand off from the gun. Smashes through. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Washington has the lead right now. Feels like we've heard the air raid sirens a few times today, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 10 over Washington State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
The give to the back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's moved. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. To the air on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Open space at the 25. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The offense will have to use its 1st time out of the half. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Using the quick game. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. Looking for a man. It's Hurley. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and all teed up and ready to go here in the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. A third down try for the offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive,
fires the pass, intercepted. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Might be looking to run. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the ground with the back. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Hurley. Got his man on the outside. Bulls his way forward. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Tackle was made after the first down.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance, and that's what makes them so hard to stop.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable...
Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the beatdown has ensued. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got his man quickly.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And they're not on the same page there.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And it's right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Looking to move it through the air. Coming after it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Still running at the 40. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Aggies will have it 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life.
And it's caught inside the 20. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Pocket starts to collapse. Into the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Van Flusen just plowing down the field. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Gonna run it. It's Need. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Man, this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock, and we got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day tonight.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but, like, let's live in this moment and try to be...
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.